Hey everyone, this is going to be my review of the RGB30. I will go over some of the things I like about this, some of the things I don't like so much about this, maybe some tips and tricks, and some things that you might all find helpful. So currently I have this running Rocknix OS. Stock, this came with Jealous OS, and then I even seen some people receive this device with ArcOS pre-installed. Rocknix is basically just a newer version of Jealous OS. I'm pretty sure Jealous OS has been discontinued now at this point, but Rocknix is very similar. It pretty much uses the same kind of front end and user interface. So pretty much that's going to be the same kind of experience you're getting on here that you would with Jealous. I have seen some people run ArcOS on here and have received this device with ArcOS, which is also a nice operating system. However, I do prefer to play it on Rocknix or the Jealous OS. I just have a better experience. I just also like the front end of this more. I really do like the way it looks. So I got this pre-installed with a bunch of games. It already came with a bunch of games pre-installed in the card. So these were the stock SD cards that came with this device. I wouldn't say these are terrible brand, but for the most part, when I've started this emulation handheld collection, I've been told to pretty much replace any of the stock SD cards that come with them because they're said to not be as reliable. But these are not a terrible brand. I've used these in the past, and you know they're not the best, but like I said, they're not the worst. They're pretty reliable in my opinion, but I still wanted to replace these just to get some more reliable cards in my system. So I just kept these and copied the files basically over. I used the Rocknix OS instead of the Jealous OS, like I said, because Rocknix kind of phased out the Jealous OS. So these are just kept here just in case if I want to copy them or transfer them at some point in the future again if I needed to. This is what the stock OS looks like when you first boot up the device. When you receive it, this is just the Jealous OS that I was talking about earlier. Also, these are the SD cards that I used to replace the ones that were in my system. I use a PNY 32GB for the OS and an SP Silicon Power 256GB SD card for my gaming card. I will say this device is a little bit of a pain in the butt. I had to do a little bit of some research, and I was able to create a VM on my laptop, and then essentially from there I set up a USB device on the Linux system because I had to use a Linux Fedora operating system, and then from there I was able to actually transfer the games between SD cards with that file operating system. This does not allow transfers via Windows file system, so you do need to have a Linux device, or you can also transfer with FTP or SSH over the internet, which is also another nice option that you can do as well. As far as the actual hardware itself, the form factor, I'll go over as well. I am a big fan of the design. I do like the larger screen. It does work very well for GBA games, and it works very well for some of the older like SNES games. This device has a 1:1 aspect ratio, so like I said, you can play GBA games very nice on here. Your SNES games will play perfectly on here. You can also kind of set your integer scale settings on here to kind of map to your games however you'd like them to, so you can change the scaling aspect ratio to whatever best fits your needs for the system you're using, and it looks phenomenal on this device. The colors are very vibrant, very nice, very colorful. The D-pad is a decent D-pad. It's not my favorite. I will say I favor some of my other devices' D-pads a little bit more than this, but it's a decent one for what you're getting here. I got this for about 50 bucks. I'll leave a picture, up here so you can see. So there's also this pretty nice feature on here. If you click the select button to advanced system options, you're going to click on emulators, and here this is where you can change your emulators that your consoles are using. So I currently use the GPSP just because I have that set up with my SyncThing account, and that's what all of my other retro handhelds are using to basically sync my save files. We'll get into that another time if you guys want to. And from there you can go back, press start. We have a scraper option, so if you have your account set up for scraper, it basically scrapes all your artwork for you, which is pretty nice. It does 3D box art, it can do 2D box art, it even can scrape videos, fan art. I think there's even an option for a manual. I could be wrong. Oh no, there is, yeah. And you can even set up your network, so you can add Wi-Fi to here. You can pair Bluetooth headphones with this, set up your retro achievements account. Some pretty nice features on here. That's very nice for this device. Very customizable as well. So yeah, that's basically it for my review today. If you guys want me to post any other videos, I have other retro handhelds that I have. I can make some other reviews. I have the Ambernic RG35 series. I have the SP, the RGH, and then the standard original RG35XX, but it's the 2024 edition. So if you guys want me to review any of those or talk about any of those, or give my opinion, leave a comment below. If you like the video, leave a like, a comment, and subscribe if you can. You guys have a great day.